So for whatever reason, you're just not feeling really happy with your sex life, you want to change things, but your husband isn't necessarily on board. I really want to help you with this, so stick around. So you're on a search. Something just feels off about your sex life with your husband. Maybe you feel really empty after you make love, or maybe just not something you're looking forward to, or maybe it just doesn't feel very good for you. And maybe you've read a book or attended a workshop and got excited about something, and you bring it home to your husband already all pumped, and he's not as pumped as you are. First and foremost, I want to encourage you not to give up. Sex should not feel empty. You should not feel used or pressured or objectified. You should feel whole and happy. It should feel natural, and you should feel relaxed, and you should definitely be looking forward to it. I find that so many women in my program just kind of resign themselves to not feeling really happy with their sex life, and I just want to say, like, enough with that. We need to start a pleasure and happiness revolution for women. And it's not that your husband is like some ogre who doesn't want your pleasure. He just wants to figure it out on his own. He doesn't want to fail. He wants to do a good job. And so when you bring something that's kind of new and different, and maybe it's triggering him that you're not happy, it becomes really hard for him. He becomes defensive and he wants to run away. So let me help you figure out how to talk to your husband so he can get on board with creating an amazing sex life. I have been working on my own personal intimate relationship with my husband for many, many years. I may look young, but I've actually been married for 17 years. I got married when I was 17, and I know that it can feel really frustrating. You might go after year, really wanting more, but not knowing how to go about it. So my experience has been that I started with books. For example, I brought home some books that I really wanted him to read, and he never read them, which made me feel crazy because I wanted him to really just fight for my pleasure as well. Then we went to some therapists and counselors. I mean, we did make some definite advancements, but it wasn't until very recently that things started to shift to a whole nother level. I'm talking like incredible, amazing. And this isn't like kinky or weird stuff at all. This is so much more about what female sexuality is about, bringing in that into the bedroom. That's what makes it incredible. And to get to this amazing level, what I did is I challenged him. I said, dude, I want you to fight for my pleasure. I want you to go on Amazon and find the books. I want you to like obsess over how to make me happy. I want you to think long and hard. I want you to be up at night thinking about female sexuality. And when in the past he's been very resistant to read the book or go see a counselor or attend a workshop with me, this time there was zero resistance. He was like, you know what? Challenge accepted. I'm gonna do that. So he went on Amazon, he got this incredible book, we're reading it together, and it's amazing. Men like to be inspired. Women, we often focus on what is wrong because we see areas of improvement everywhere. But what men really, really like is to see the big picture. Where could you actually go? So approach your husband and say, man, I want to have like the best sex life that ever is possible. Are you on board? And I bet you he's going to say, hell yeah, I'm on board. And you'll say, look, it might not look like we've been taught through the media or through porn or through any of that stuff. It might look really different. Are you on board with me to try to figure this out? And I'm sure he'll say yes. And then you can really direct and lead and be assertive and bring what you have, this amazing, like, not settling for second best or mediocre. That's your gift, so bring it to the marriage. Don't settle for things that make you feel empty and unhappy and not connected to your awesome husband. And if you hadn't picked up on it already, please don't go to him and say, I'm so unhappy with their sex life. Oh my God, I never have orgasms. This sucks. Because he is gonna like shut down really, really, really quick. So ladies, go out, go forth, become the leader, be assertive in your marriage, don't settle for less, know that I'm rooting behind you, and please like this video, like my page so that I can send you more awesome videos your way. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!